A lot of smaller or newer creators are intimidated about reaching out to sponsors because they feel like they won't be taken seriously or like the sponsor doesn't actually care about them. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 5 misconceptions about sponsorships and hopefully shed some light onto this elusive sponsorship being. Oh, what's happening? Help. What's up streamers, it's ashnichrist and welcome back to my channel where I teach you to pursue your dreams and learn to stream. And if that is something that you are trying to do, if you have a stream dream, I hate when I say that, hit that big red subscribe button down below. You'll get more videos from me to help you along the way. Okay, now let's talk about sponsors. This video is actually inspired by Tom, who is a partner manager at Elgato. I recently had him on my podcast. It's called the Stream Coach Podcast, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's on Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, Anchor, like Pocket Casts, and one other that I have no idea what they are. So anyways, Tom came on and was just an incredible guest and really spoke to the sponsorship and creator relationship. And he gave a lot of really great insight that helped to kind of normalize that situation and that relationship for people. And I'd really like to kind of do that as well in this video. So we're going to talk about some common misconceptions, and if you guys haven't seen the podcast episode, it might not actually be out yet. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but if you haven't seen the podcast episode yet, make sure that you go and check it out. Pretty sure that is episode 17 of the Stream Coach Podcast. It's also on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, so the first common misconception is that sponsors don't know who you are, so you can act however you want if you are small. That's not super true. Part of a partner manager's job is communication. That is so huge. There are a lot of emails, a lot of relationships, and part of that means that they are on social media and they're seeing what is going around. And they're finding new people, and not to mention, word travels really fast amongst people who are influencer managers or partner managers. Everybody has been in the industry so long that they usually know each other and talk. So thinking that you can do or say anything because you are under the radar is pretty incorrect. More than likely, even if they don't catch you whenever you do something wrong when you're smaller, they are gonna go back through your social media, they'll go back through your streams, they'll go back through your YouTube videos, and they'll see who you were because they want to be represented by people who are professionals at what they do. And if you are being something like racist, homophobic, misogynistic, people don't want to have that related to their brand, and so they are way less likely to want to work with you. Probably not going to work with you at all, to be completely honest. Now yes, being smaller, it's a perfect time for you to make mistakes and to figure out who you are in this industry, but you don't want to make the kind of mistakes that could prevent you from actually seeing some kind of success and some kind of longevity from something that you're super passionate about, right? So be careful what you say, be careful who you work with, and make sure that you are respecting your future content creator self by not screwing it up for that person right now. The second misconception is that a free product means that you have a sponsor. Not necessarily true. Now this is kind of arguing semantics, but a sponsorship is usually whenever you get product from a company in addition to some kind of either monthly stipend or a small like monthly payment from them. Whereas free product is usually an affiliate relationship, and that's where affiliate marketing comes in. So basically you're selling someone else's products. I've done a few videos over this. I'll make sure to link them above for you guys. Usually sponsorships come with contracts, which includes you having to put that company like in your social media bios and tweet about them every so often and talk about them on Instagram. But free product affiliate relationships don't usually come with that kind of legal attachment. Legal attachment? What? Can I just say contract? Like what? Bonus tip! If you are just in an affiliate relationship with the company and you haven't agreed to putting them in your social bios, I don't recommend that you put them in your social bios. The reason people usually do this is because they want to look like they have a little bit more authority, but what you're doing is you're actually selling yourself short by doing that. So that is valuable real estate that you can sell to sponsors someday. And if you're giving it to them for free, they are much less likely to pay you for something like that in the future. So instead, I recommend using that valuable real estate to talk more about your brand, to express more about what your content is, and to draw people to your content. So either put your YouTube link or a Discord link or something up there instead of just adding somebody who has given you free product. Now on to the third misconception, which is sponsors are scary to approach because they are aliens. Nah, dude, they're human beings. When a partner manager is looking at your content and deciding whether or not they want to give you free product, they are a human person making human decisions most of the time. Some companies aren't like that, but most of them are. So here's what that means. If you resonate with them on an emotional level, if they feel some kind of connection to you, or if they see some kind of potential in your content, they want to help you succeed. And so they're more likely to make a positive decision because they like you. Now that's not to say that you have to be like best friends or anything, but they're not aliens. They're not looking for these crazy numbers. They are human people and they do want to support the industry because they work in it and they really care about it. This is actually a perfect segue into the fourth misconception, which is that sponsors only care about your numbers. There are so many companies that work with smaller creators because they have a very tight-knit and powerful niche community. Niching is so important. I've got a video over this too. I'll make sure to leave the link up here for you guys. This is why finding a niche is something that I talk about a lot. There are niche creators, streamers included, that are so focused on serving one group of people extremely well that if they can bring in a company that is all about serving that specific niche too, that's whenever you see extremely powerful partnerships. And that's whenever you see growth for yourself as a creator and growth for the company as well. So let's do it to it, my dudes. I'm not sure why I felt like putting a Parks and Rec quote in there, but I did. The fifth misconception about sponsorships is that sponsors won't work with small creators. Oh, and I should clarify that I am saying sponsors in this video, but what I really mean is those affiliate relationships. So I'm specifically talking about those relationships with partner managers that give you free product, not relationships where you are getting free product and you're being paid and there's a contract involved. So I kind of hit on this point a little bit in the last misconception, and basically what's going on here is that sponsors do care about the industry, right? So their goal is to make sure that all of those up and coming creators and all of those mid-sized creators in general are just doing the best work that they can do and growing their numbers and getting more people into the industry, because the more people that are in the industry, the more success that companies and organizations will have that are inside of it. So this is very much big picture stuff. Like, it's easy whenever you are thinking about reaching out to a sponsor to think like, oh, they only care about my numbers, like they're not gonna like me until I have 1 million post reach on Twitter, but that's definitely not the case. They do care about you as a person. They do care about helping you grow your social media, helping you grow your content, helping you do giveaways. It's all about having them see that potential in you and having a great relationship with them that inspires them to continue working with you. I will cover that in a separate video, but for now, let me know down below in the comments your #1 company that you want to work with. And if you're new here, slap me on the face right below this video for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central on how you can pursue your dreams and learn to stream. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!